Hello YouTube, Poketch here, and this is Emergency Meeting 2 because the Scarlet and Violet trailers have dropped today this morning. I saw it right then and there.
Unfortunately, I was not able to see it right away because 5 minutes before the trailer dropped, I just finished my meeting at work, and I had to run to get breakfast.
Okay.
And then I was able to sit down and watch and then I watched the trailer 3 times.
3 times. I watched it a couple times myself because I wanted to get like full analysis, quality analysis. But like, there's so much to process here. You have like a lot of the info already with you, right?
I do.
It's like that trailer was packed with info. Like unlike the last one, in which you had to like grasp at straws and stuff. This one just straight up give us a lot to talk about, a lot to work with, which is great. Like there's been major improvements and like more shown. Like this is like it looks like a real game, kind of, right?
It does.
There's a lot going on. So how do we even start this?
Lechonk.
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 Okay, so you want to start with the Pokemon themselves. The first one is a pig, normal type.
Yep.
Called Lechonk. It's based off lechon, which is like piglet. Like it's a dish it's literally like a.
Yeah. I think it's the one that that is cooked whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit looks fun. That looks good. I've seen that. They put it on a stick.
But anyway, no.
Yeah, no.
Stop being the cartoons.
Dude, the cartoons that they make that look appetizing, in my opinion. I don't know.
Anyway, I just love the name. I actually think that name, that Pokemon name is just peak. That is just we have reached Pokemon.
So it's
peak.
common in Latin countries, but also in the Philippines. So there's that.
Don't forget the Pikachu.
But the Chonkers meme, some people are saying it's based off the Chonkers meme. It could be, but it could also just be because of the culture.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. But you can't help the fact that
it's based off of Spain and Portugal also. Yeah. What are the other Pokemons? There's the electric rodent.
Yeah, which is the Bulek.
Every region has the Bulek Pikachu.
And we already saw it.
Yeah.
It's cute. Yeah, it's electric type, right? Yeah.
Then there's the olive Pokemon.
Bro, but this morning I was eating olives with my breakfast, and I was looking at that. I was like, I want to eat that. I want to eat that.
Was the demon very heavy with food? This olive guy and pig. I want to eat the pig. You want to eat the olives.
I want to eat all the olives. I'm taking them to Olive Garden. Small Olive. So Small.
His name is Small Olive, man.
Small Olive.
There's a lot of food going on right now.
It also looks like that olive looks like it has like severe anxiety. I'm like,
yeah.
That's why I was also relatable. Apart from the fact that I love olives, I would just eat olives straight out of.
I think it'll evolve to something cooler. It kind of like feels like the grass Marrow where like the little one is like Azuro's like very nervous looking and stuff and small, and then it evolves and then it kind of like becomes. It's still round and cute, but it becomes bigger and stronger. But in that sense, like it could be the Marrow line equivalent. It could be. I do because the face looks kind of and the nervousness. It does give me Marrow, except grass type, and it's an olive. It could be one of those
boys.
Yeah.
I've been loving seeing all the fan art that already like dropped a minute after the trailer.
Yeah, that's crazy. Fan art is.
And I already saw a fan art and a plush.
Wow.
Someone already made a plush.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It's like these like merch people like already have insight on this, and then they make
some people just work really fast.
So, other than these, what other Pokemon were shown?
Well, those are the 3 new ones that were shown, and then obviously they showed Spigatito,
Fuecoco, and Quaxel.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Which were like the starters again. Then was a flying type shown?
No, then they showed a few just Pokemon from different regions.
From different regions, yeah. I know the legendaries were shown at the end.
Yes, that was right at the end. That's why I didn't mention it yet. But that was since we're talking about Pokemon, yes, that was right all the way at the end. It said game footage not final, and then it just zoomed into the legendaries.
So they're like lizards.
Yes, definitely lizard, dragon vibes. They're gonna most likely gonna be the fire one. The red one looks like it's gonna be like maybe dragon fighting maybe, and then the other one looks like it could be like dragon psychic. I don't know.
Some people are saying dragon electric, or steel because of the futuristic vibe.
Maybe.
Yeah, because the game is heavily now we're the themes right now.
Yeah.
There's two big themes, which is food and time, like
time and eras.
Eras, yeah. Specifically eras. That part of time, the past and the past and the future. With the whole like even the professors having different aesthetics. One looks like they're from the past, with like the way they're dressed, and the other one looks like more futuristic.
Are we ready to take out the professors? I don't know if we're ready
not
to.
Not yet. We're talking about the themes.
Yeah.
And the other stuff with which they showed this emblem with this from the last trailer, the emblem with the citrus and the grapes is shown again.
Oh, the names of the legendaries also have to do the past and the present.
That's true, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The legendaries and as well as the professors, their names.
Yes.
Yeah.
That and then I'm not sure about the one for Violet, but the one for Scarlet. See, the legendary.
Yeah.
Look where the inspiration comes from. It's a bird with the.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's like a bird. Okay.
Yes. So one of the inspirations is, finally, the king of Saxony, bird of paradise, gets the Pokemon representation it deserves.
Okay.
Obviously not fully, because in the other, because the thing is about our Pokemon, like especially the legendaries, they tend to have like multiple, inspiration. So obviously it's this bird. The other thing is a lizard dragon, and then this wheel part looks like a motorcycle. So.
And then the future one also kind of looks like.
Yeah, because it has a jetpack.
Yeah. So it's like a motorcycle kind of thing going on.
Yeah. Oh.
The emblems, yeah.
Yeah, an orange and grapes.
Yeah, I think depending on. So there seems to be more version exclusive related stuff. So, the blue one.
Oh, the violet.
Yeah.
So, I found out that their names. I can't find their names right now, but I remember it. Mirai Dawn and Korai Dawn. So Mirai in Japanese translates to future, and that's the violet one. The one that was futuristic. Yeah. And then I guess Dawn, because I was trying to decide what we would the Dawn part, but it could be like lizard Dawn.
Yeah.
So like a lizard.
Yeah.
Like it could just be that. Although it could be other stuff too.
And the other one obviously has to translate to the past.
Yeah, so Korai roughly translates to early, so past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I thought it was really cool. I did my own research on that one. And if we talk about names, the professors are Sada and Turo. So in Spanish, pasado. So just replace the A for O, so pasado, past, and Turo is futuro.
Yeah.
For future. I was like, that is way too on the nose.
Exactly. That's what they're doing here.
I was like, wow. Yeah, so I thought it was really good. This guy's back.
For the ones listening the technology's incredible guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's back.
Like
the power of science is
staggering. He is like in everything, man.
The power of science is amazing. The power of science is amazing.
That's insane. Like
he's back.
So yeah, they that guy's consistent. He's like in every the main series games. Interesting about the art style of the game, or the aesthetic, is very Pokemon Go like. Mm-hmm. Like the characters kind of look like them. The Pokemon Even like the Pokemon Center look like Pokestops.
Also looks like gas stations.
Yeah, true, but the Pokestops, like, and their shops look like they're outside. Some of them, right?
Well, I mean, I guess this could be
Like vendors and stuff.
Yeah, so I guess this is like the official like Pokemon Center, but it's just weird because it's not like actual enclosed space.
Yeah, it's like those outdoor vendors.
Almost.
Yeah, that's cool.
Almost.
That's interesting.
It's almost that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the top part just gave me like gas station vibes.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Again, like I said, I watched this trailer 3 times. I was like, wow, this surprising. The most.
There are overworld Pokemon too, which is interesting.
Oh yeah, so the battles still turn based.
Obviously.
Yes. You run into trainers. You pretty much still get the exclamation mark thing. Kinda. Yeah. You still run into them, but you just throw the ball after, and the Pokemon comes out, and then you fight.
Right.
So that's a trainer battle. They actually didn't show
the wild battle stuff as much.
They didn't.
They did show you sneaking up on a Pokemon.
They show you sneaking up on Pokemon. They show you throw a Pokemon on a Pokemon, but they didn't show you fighting. I watched it 3
fighting
times.
Or catching.
Catching, yes.
But how do you catch?
You just throw the ball.
Are you sure it showed it like Legends Arceus? We just throw it. I saw the trailer. I didn't see that.
I did.
Are you sure it's not like when you encounter the Pokemon, you go to your bag and you throw the ball and then like in Sword and Shield?
No, I saw the ball being thrown and to the Pokemon.
So you could catch Pokemon in your world. Is what you're saying?
Should I find that clip again?
Because I did not see. I was looking for wait, can you? I want to know. Do you catch Pokemon Legends Arceus style? Where is there somewhere in the trailer that shows the Legends Arceus style? So I did watch that scene from that trailer, and I was right. There was a cut there, and when he throws the Pokeball, it could still be that turn-based thing instead of because Legends Arceus, at least in the trailer, it showed you throwing the Pokeball seamlessly outside of battle. The thing sucks. we don't know if it's gonna be seamless or not. But the way they showed it seemed like you have to encounter the Pokemon and start to engage the fight in order to catch. Maybe that won't be the case. Maybe you will be able to. Because there was a jump cut there.
Okay, but what are the odds that as soon as they show you sneak up to the Pokemon and then after throwing the ball, it's like, but then you're right. Maybe there's
there was a cut there, and when you sneaked up on it, yes, you could sneak up on Pokemon, but from what it showed, it appears to start a fight. So
no.
I don't know how. I'm still very skeptical about the wild Pokemon stuff. That has not everything has been shown. I don't know if it's good. Arceus did it perfectly, in my opinion, with the wild Pokemon. That's how it should be. Now, I do have my critiques of Arceus, the battling stuff, how kind of broken it is a bit, but the catching is perfect. Catching Pokemon in overworld, if it doesn't work, let's say you throw the Pokemon, nothing happens, then you have to engage it in battle. That saves a lot of time when you just want to catch Pokemon and fill the Pokedex.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's that. The battling, as you said, is very traditional. It's you see, trainer catches you start to fight. It's just how it should be. I'm fine with that. Even Legends Arceus had some trainer battles, and it started a battle screen, like normal.
Mm-hmm.
So the game has a lot of features.
Oh yeah, so let's talk about the co-op. I don't want to. Local online.
It could be both.
It could be both. But
it has to have it has to have online. Yeah, it seems to be 4 people. Now we don't know if it's gonna be throughout the whole journey you could do this or parts, kind of wild area stuff. But there's some involvement of 4 people on this thing.
Yeah, you're going on an adventure together.
And the character customization has been drastically improved.
I'm so glad.
And the hint swords, that was because the characters are so simplistic looking. that people were like, wait, this character looks super simplistic looking and stuff, kind of like the Pokemon Go characters, like very like generic. But it turns out the customization is advanced, which people predicted, and it was true. The character customization looks way better, based on the different types of trainers that were shown. They look drastically different from the MCs, just by changing, you know, things like hairstyle, face, skin, all these things, facial features. So that's great, that they improved upon that, because people were having problems like with some of these games and the customization. What was interesting is that we didn't exactly get gyms, but we got these like, you know, the lines.
Oh, so that wasn't
the chalk outline tournament,
Yeah.
not tournament, but you know, like
they showed one shot of a field.
yeah, but the field seemed to have like a themes around it, like there was something with the field that looked different, and they added like the hype music, which means that could be, like gyms or gym spots or something like that seemed relevant.
Yeah, because they made it very clear once again, this is an open world title and you get to go anywhere. They made that very clear again.
But open world games have to have spots involving boss battles, and the boss battles usually in Pokemon are like gyms. So those things are probably the gym equivalent. And since it's open world game, there's probably something different with these gyms. There probably is like level scaling. There's probably some kind of level scaling going on. Depending on how many gym badges you have, you get different. That's my prediction. They're gonna the ROM hack. There's ROM hack called Pokemon Crystal Clear, which is a hack of Crystal that, if Crystal was open world and had level scaling, depending on the gym badges you have, and they built teams for each badge, so 16, and things like wild Pokemon and trainers have different. Wild Pokemon trainers have different levels and level scaling depending on that. So like that could be done. Level scaling is probably the solution to the open world thing. Like that's how you could do Pokemon open world. Just depending on how far you are from the original entry point in the game, as well as how many gym badges you have, will determine the teams, the gym leaders, or whatever trials or whatever equivalent of a boss battle there is that you have to accomplish to get to the end of the game. So yeah, that's, and the trading. They showed the trading. We trade Pokemon.
Yo, that was actually really cool.
Right, the animation for it.
Yeah, it just looked like the Pokemon just flew into the sky.
I mean, the Pokemon trading animations have always been dramatic.
Yeah,
but like here,
so
look here. This looks crazy, right?
I was like, I had to look at it. Watching it after watching the trailer now almost 4 times, and I'm like, why is it floating in the sky? It just.
It's really interesting, like
almost like it just you were just physically rocking.
And did they show the Pokemon being traded? Was it a Bagon for Larvitar or something?
Like that.
Yeah, so there are Pokemon from other regions.
Yes.
There's gonna be like a obviously there's not gonna be like a national dex for all the Pokemon. I doubt that's ever gonna happen, but we're gonna get like a mixed Pokédex of all the Pokemon from the region plus others, and maybe the quote-unquote national dex will be just like a post-game thing where it's like you unlock a couple more and that's that. We're not going to get the 1,000 whatever in one game. But we might get to Pokemon 1,000 now. We might get to the 1,000th Pokemon. That's going to be interesting. I don't know. I have a positive feeling about this next generation.
Me too. You see what I'm looking at?
Yeah, like, do the Pokemon walk with you? Or is it like a very... Because in some instances they show them walking with you, and some instances they don't.
I know.
So what is the meme here? Is they walk with you in certain locations is allowed, or only certain Pokemon? Like, what is the meme here? Like, they did show more. Like, the more they show, the more questions I have.
Yeah.
Right? Because they show it like quite a bit. But now I have even more questions.
So I have 2 really important things to mention.
Yeah.
1, Masuda stepped down,
Right.
and now he's gonna take a different role.
Now, some people are happy because, oh, Masuda, but, like, you have to remember that a lot, like, Masuda was around with the Platinum days. So, like...
Well, he's been around since Gen 3.
Exactly.
As a director.
Exactly.
But he's been with the Game Freak forever, though.
Exactly. So, people that are, like, old, the old heads that are happy about this, like, bro, he was around during the old days, too. So...
Yeah.
This is not
he just kept moving up as well.
This could be very concerning, like with the new direction of the modern games. I don't know. Hopefully,
and the other cool.
Hopefully, this doesn't negatively impact the games.
I don't think so.
Because Sword and Shield had so much issues already. Like,
so far, from what I've seen about this game, I'm pretty hopeful. It looks cool. The other cool thing that I have to mention is Toby Fox.
Right, the Toby Fox, creator of Undertale, is doing yet again music for this.
It might become my thing.
Yeah, because they
really the Nintendo hired this man.
Nintendo did hire this man for Sword and Shield. They hired him to make one track, which is post game, Battle Tower.
But now
he's doing the field music.
Yeah, now he gets like a bigger role.
That's a bigger role, yeah. Because that, instead of being tucked away in the post game, he's in the main, like, you'll hear his music throughout the game at this point. That's good. That's
Imagine
great.
being that good.
That's great that a guy who made some, like, indie game, American dude who makes, like, a little indie game, it gets big, and now it's being hired by, like, Nintendo to make music for Pokemon. That's insane.
Mm-hmm. So I have to mention those two things. I guess we mention some more about the characters. Is your friend, but I think she might also be your rival. I like her design a lot.
Is she even gonna be, because she appeared in the beginning as like a tutorial thing?
Yeah.
She looks a bit older. That's a weird thing.
Yeah, so
she looks a bit too old to be your rival. I'm not saying she's old, but I'm saying she looks like you're fucking 12 or 11, and she looks like she's like a teenager. So like,
I know, but it says your friend Nemona.
Right. Okay.
Oh, and she uses all of the new Pokemon that
So we don't know if it's a real rival or not, because like X and Y, I don't even know what counts as rival. In certain games, I don't even know what counts as rival.
True. But I liked her though.
Like in Sword and Shield, you had two rivals, right? The fairy guy and then a Hop.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't know what kind of rivals you're getting. I mean, it could be her, or she could just be a beginning, tutorial type, or like, what? I thought like, this might be the professor's assistant teaching you stuff.
But it's not, because we have two professors, and depending on
exactly, but the same assistant could be for each professor, because there's two different universes.
I wonder.
Scarlet is one universe. Violet is another universe.
I wonder how they're gonna explain that one though.
There's no need explanation. Scarlet gets one character, Violet gets another. No. But there's gonna be repeating characters.
It's not that. It's the fact that this is the first time we got into two professors for the same region.
Yeah, but this is not the first time we get regional exclusive. Like in Black and White, like there's different locations altogether. Like
no, I know.
There's drastic difference sometimes.
I know that there's obviously there's region exclusive when it comes to Pokemon, when it comes to places, when it comes to characters. But the first time
it's Professor, yeah.
Professor, yeah.
Yeah, but okay, that's probably gonna explain.
I mean, of course you could still explain it, because it looks like their field of study is different.
That is true, yeah.
Just based on their name.
We might even get different stories.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, whoa. Pokemon, also, you're being too ambitious here.
Yeah, and also what's interesting is that the villains, we have no villains.
Not yet. No.
Not introduced, no villains introduced yet. We might get a Ruby Sapphire thing where the villains are different. And there's different stuff, like there's different,
Oh, it's a two-villain group maybe.
Yeah, so I don't know. The girl could be your rival, could be your friend. Like I said, it is your friend, but it could be like the professor's assistant. It usually ends up being your friend, but not ends up being like Dawn. Dawn and Lucas are like the professor's assistant. but they're not exactly your rival. But you do fight them post game if you could lock that, something like that.
Oh, just a friend that you have in the game that's like.
Or X and Y, you have friends that show up every town or so and stuff like that, but they're not really your rivals because you only fight one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So like that like Pokemon does like to mix it up a bit when it comes to characters and their roles.
Also, I love the memes around the professors.
So yeah, like the female professor, like people saying she kind of looks like she gives off lesbo vibes.
She does. And muscular and has fangs. It's like a Game Freak was just like we know what you want.
Yeah, and the guy, you said the guy does have gay vibes, but I think there's a lot. But
no, I just came
metrosexual.
No, I actually came up with
metrosexual. Like the metrosexuals are like the hipster guys.
No, he gives off bisexual vibes.
Bisexual could be.
There you go.
But there's a lot of dudes, straight dudes that look like the male professor, like with the beard and the haircut. That's a very common.
Yeah, but those are like guys that could look like that too.
Exactly.
That's why. But you're combining it both. He could just be bisexual. I'm sending you it's Primo all the way.
Right. Okay. That could be.
But yeah, Giga Shad.
The guy also looks like the Giga Shad.
He does.
It's kind of intimidating too. Like this dude, like all the professors are usually like very like soft guys, soft, right? Softies.
So someone said that he might be a villain, and I was like, oh.
No, they can't make the professor the villain.
They can't.
They never done. No, they can't do that.
No.
That betray the child's trust. That'll betray. That scar the kid, man, because that's the character the kid has to like.
He looks so mean.
That's true. He does look. Both of them look very intimidating.
Yeah, they kind of do.
Like what, bruh? You just start your journey and you're like a little kid, and then like this grown ass man, Giga Chad shows up like here, like, dude.
Choose your Pokemon.
Giga Chad shows up, hands you a Pokemon.
Bro.
What?
I love it. I love the memes that have been coming out for this. But yeah, Pokemon really said this is for the gays. I mean, like, that's cool.
I mean, the gayest dude is fucking Bede from Sword and Shield. I mean, that's... How do you top that?
Well, there's actually quite a few characters.
Guy has fairies!
Yeah, I know.
But look at him!
There's quite a few characters that fall, like, that they give, like...
Gay,
what do you mean that? Was like, you should have mean, like, you know, queer vibes and things like that, but it's just cool. I love how Pokemon always done that, you know. But they don't never have to outright say it. They usually obvious.
They usually like don't because it's a very international series.
Yeah, exactly.
So they want to keep things vague. Understandable.
But we all know.
But some characters, you look at them, you're like, this looks like a gay character. One big example, as I said, it was Bede. I look at Bede, I'm like, dude.
Bede and what's the other dude also from Sword and Shield, Psychic, the balls.
I don't know what you're talking. Just.
He's in the post game.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. The post game guy with the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gives those vibes too. Oh, and one of the characters from Arceus too.
Which one?
Long hair, and I think he usually hangs out. Who do he hangs out with a lot? Is it Ingo? Is that his name? Oh wait, I don't know if you've seen him yet, because I think he might be like I think he was added like as in the latest update for Arceus.
So it's after post game, after all that, like the.
I think when they added like the new thing.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe I've seen him.
No, that's actually there's a whole ton of characters, even from past things, but.
I mean, anime also does this. They kind of draw like feminine-looking dudes. Like that's also common in anime.
But yeah, this is Scarlet and Violet, so Scarlata and Violeta. For all the Spanish peeps out there, because this could be a lot of that. We're gonna have a lot of things that are gonna be, you know.
Yeah.
Inspired. Because of the region, the Iberia Peninsula. Very excited to.
This show also like the game had different environments, like a snowy one and a mountainous regions. Like the environment's also like different. Like it showed the fields, but then showed like a snowy area and I think a volcanic area.
Think about it. What obviously,
I mean, it's a peninsula. Like
yeah, so I'm sure the further you go up north, you will experience colder weather. So
yeah. I just think that's kind of cool.
And like they're surrounded by water, so it will make sense that eventually...
There's a variety and stuff. Because it's an open world game, so this really matters, the environment and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's great. I'm just more curious about how the wild Pokemon stuff will work.
Oh, they showed your house, right?
Yeah.
Yo, that shit look fire. Una villa?
Yeah, but your house was also shown in the first trailer, so it's like you're seeing the same thing.
No. But it was shown. They showed it again, and they really like is panned. Dude,
you always have a nice crib in all the Pokemon
games.
Like your parents are like, "What's going on?" Maybe the reason your dad doesn't show up because he's out here working, grinding. He's out here on his grind. Ooh. That's why he has such a nice house.
We haven't seen the parents yet, right?
I think the mom might have been shown, but then again. The mom always has to look different.
I don't remember.
In Sword and Shield, they started doing that. They started changing how the mom looks. Because depending on how you look.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember if they showed the parents for the character.
I don't think so. But that's going to be shown like on day one. Like you play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Definitely do have some questions, but... So far, on reactions about the trailer, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and it's coming November.
November 18.
So now we're in June, so what? It comes out in 5 months?
When you say it like that, it sounds so close, and I'd rather not. Because I still would like to play Arceus.
I mean, I technically beat it, but I have to do the new update stuff, which is like an extra mission or something. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Then we got... Oh, so they finally announced the doll pack. So that's gonna go for pre-order on the Pokemon Center website and retailers at some point. Not yet, but at some point. Obviously, you could already pre-order the game separately as of a few months ago. Actually, when they released the first.
Did we pre-order it? No, right?
No, we haven't pre-ordered it yet.
All right.
But we will. I was gonna tell you that you should pre-order the doll pack at whoever has the best, and that unfortunately most places won't. When it comes to pre-order bonuses in the US, it sucks, but someone's gonna have something at least decent. But just watch, the fucking Europe and Japan is gonna have the best fucking pre-order bonuses, and I'm gonna be so tight. It just, cause my gosh, after seeing the ones for Arceus, I was so mad. But anyway, I digress.
So, what else? Because I'm thinking of concluding.
Oh, yeah, I think it's concluding too, because I can't think of... Let me see if I saved it. I didn't save anything else, did I? Olive Garden.
Yeah. But what else, like...
I'm trying to think of...
Nothing? So the last thing I also wanted to mention is the UI. The battle UI has been shown for wild Pokemon, and the trainers and stuff. So it shows the HP and the level right above the Pokemon's head, and that actually makes it look more cleaner instead of having like in Sword and Shield with the whole thing, the whole bar. So the UI has changed, which is something like has not been done in a long time. I feel like that's gonna be interesting too. The streamlining of this stuff, I think, is great. Some people complain about streamlining of Pokemon, but I think it's great. The more they streamline this Pokemon stuff is great. But also should give you custom options. For example, for once, like, do something about the difficulty. Like, give us the option to EXP share be optional. Basic things like that would be cool. But I'm very satisfied with the streamline, especially like Arceus, what they did, or how Pokemon appearing in the world. It's like one big wild area, like in Sword and Shield with the wild areas. They really have expanded on that. So I guess that's it, right?
That's a closing statement.
Yep. So thanks for tuning in, and have a good one.